Guys, I'm back. It's quite early morning, so I may sound a little tired. Just kind of waking up. Alright, so the subject of today's video, and welcome back to the channel, if I forgot to tell you that. I'm glad you could come. My whole purpose is to make sure that you enjoy my videos. We're focusing in on this laptop, this Dell 15-inch laptop with an i3 7th gen Core i3. Alright, so let's take a look at the About screen. So I just finished fully updating Windows 10 since it's about to lose support. Get her all updated, and then yeah, we'll keep this thing running Windows 10 forever. So here's the About screen for Windows 10, the current one. Sorry for the flashing. I don't know why it's doing that. Couldn't tell you. Okay, so I just hit the button to turn it off. Okay, there we go. Let's see if I can. Is there any way to get this thing not any flashy? A little bit. So you're gonna get a little bit of strobe. I can't really do much about it. So yeah, so there you go. So it's got the old i3. It's got the Intel graphics 620, which actually does pretty well with running from using the system RAM. It's got a 1 gigabyte hard drive, and it's got 8 gigabytes of RAM. We'll get into all the details of that in a minute. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this find. So let's zoom in on the CPU, Z info. So as you can see here, it's got the Intel Core i3 7100U. It's a Kaby Lake processor, and this thing's from roughly around 2017. As you can see, it's running at 2.4 gigahertz, and it's got all the full set of instructions. 2 cores, 4 threads. Moving on to the motherboard, you got yourself that type of motherboard. I'm not going to give you a bunch of stats, and you can see the BIOS date is 2019, so fairly up to date. All right, here we go. It's a single channel situation, DDR4. Unfortunately, because it only has 1 stick of RAM, and I don't think there's another slot for it because it doesn't show anything. I don't know. I haven't taken it apart. I wonder if I can upgrade this any. Not sure, but 8 gigabytes is fine for me, and I don't happen to have any DDR4 RAM handy, so this will do. Yeah, so the RAM's from 2017, so likely original, and yeah, Linux, and it's running at, let's see, is it 1200? Not sure what it's running at. But anyway, I'm not too concerned. It's running whatever it can run at. Then you got your Intel 620 graphics, and you know, they're not awesome. And if we look actually at the graphics details here from Windows, we see that it's sharing a lot of the RAM from the main system RAM to supplement its 128 megabytes of dedicated memory. So yeah, but these days that doesn't really matter much because RAM's so fast in the main system that it actually seems to do pretty well. We'll look at the performance in a minute. So the reason why I use Speccy is it gives me quick look at the whole overview of the system as well as the temps. So we can see what it's running here. We can see the dimensions of the screen, which is 1366 by 768. Pretty ideal for me personally for a laptop. And yeah, it gives you the name of the hard drive, which is a Seagate. It shows an optical drive, obviously, and Realtek audio. So that pretty much covers that off. All right, and it's running, of course, Windows Home, activated, of course, with a digital license because it came with Windows 10 to begin with. All right, let's take a look at our disk health. So this is Crystal Disk Info showing us the disk health of a 1 terabyte hard drive. And let's take a look at those hours. How many days has it been running? Only 50 days. 50 days, 51 days. That is crazy. But it sure has a lot of power on counts for only 50 days usage. So whoever was using it must have been turning it on and off quite a bit. And leaving it not running. Either that or it might have just shut down. If it might automatically be set up to shut down if it sits any length of time. I'm not sure what accounts for those short hours, but I don't mind. That's really great. Always love it when you get these low hour hard drives. If I elect to or decide to put an SSD in there, I'll definitely be hanging on to the hard drive. I'll tell you, that's great. Low hour hard drive. I can definitely use it in other systems. Definitely Windows 7 systems that don't require an SSD to really be good could use something like this. All right, let's finish it up with, let's do the final step, which is, of course, the Nova benching. Let's bench this thing. Here we go. All right. So yeah, guys, so hope you're enjoying my videos of late. Pretty frequent. My purpose in creating videos, of course, is always to document things that are going on. It's as much for me as it is for you. But I hope you can find something interesting to watch here. I think a lot of these old laptops have a lot of life still in them. So here we go. Look at the FPS on this thing. Yeah, nice. So this is going to have a pretty good score overall, I think, especially compared to my old systems. You know, it doesn't take much to beat out these old 15-year-old systems when you're dealing with something that's only like, say, 8 or 9 years old. But there you go, guys. Nova bench score 678. So looking at the RAM, yeah, good score in the RAM, decent score in the CPU. Graphics is good with an average of 204 frames per second. And even the hardware access score is pretty fast, 55. So very nice. 768. Very nice system for a nice pickup at the good old Value Village. So guys, that's it. That's going to be my video for this early morning. It's Saturday morning. I believe it's the 20th of September. Let's see, does it say? It's the 20th of September. There you go. Anyway, guys. Yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you're having a good morning yourself, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.